there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. I'm so glad you're here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for liking, for sharing this video so that this message gets out to other people, so that I know that my work is being disseminated out to the masses. Anyway, I do appreciate your love, your support, and returning to watch another video of mine. I do want to mention that I am available for personal readings, and that if you want to sign up for a Capella membership, you get exclusive access to guided meditations, daily guidance videos, and a whole bunch of other awesome benefits. I'm offering a 14-day free trial for some of my memberships of the lower tier, so that you can get a taste of what I offer that I do not put out on YouTube, to help to better prepare you guys for what's coming down the pike, because the collective is going to be going through some major changes. So it would benefit you if you feel called to sign up for a membership. You can cancel at any time. You want to try it out for 14 days and it doesn't work out for you, whatever, that's fine. If you want to keep it, that's fine too. It's very easy to cancel. If you already have a membership and you feel like you want to get more out of it, because I am going to be doing live streams for members only very soon. I'm going to make a bigger announcement about that later. So if you want to not have to be put on a list on my lives and be in a more intimate environment, and I can read, I'll pull more cards with those readings as well. It would benefit you to sign up for one of the memberships that includes access to my members only live streams. Okay, check out the description box below, or go to capellawellness.com for more information on my Capella memberships. You also get free access to my mobile app, where you can access all of the exclusive content there, and you can chat with me and other people, and go check out whatever else is there. All right, I wish you guys a wonderful week, a wonderful month. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope all is super awesome with you. And I send you much love and many blessings your way, as I always do. What we're going to do here, Capricorn, is we're going to see what is going on with you right now, what obstacles you are facing, what lessons you are learning from this situation to help you with your spiritual growth, because that is what this is about. After that, we're going to get some guidance from Spirit on how to best navigate these energies, what you need to let go of, what the full moon in Capricorn is bringing you, and lastly, what is going on with love and relationships for you. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on with you right now. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good what is going on with Capricorn at this time. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Wow, we've got strong divine feminine energy today. Queen of Cups with the moon at the bottom of the deck, guys. Here we go. All right. We have... It's interesting because Taurus had the King of Cups for what is going on right now. So maybe you might want to watch that one. So Capricorn, remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For somebody else who's watching this, keep your unhealthy ego at the door and make sure you're honest with yourself and your situation. This is about nurturing yourself, really trusting and listening to your intuition, Capricorn. You've got it twice with the bottom of the deck and this queen right here. It's time to listen to your intuition. It's really time to just go with the flow and follow it. Do not fear what your gut's telling you. Do not have any uncertainties. Oh, my intuition is telling you this. I don't know if I should do that. I don't know if I should do this. It sounds weird. It sounds scary. If it's scary, then that's the direction you need to be heading in, guys. Okay? Don't give in to any fears about you following whatever your heart's trying to tell you to do. That is God speaking to you, okay? You need to really start loving yourself more. embodying that energy of the divine feminine here, and that talks about self-love, compassion for yourself, compassion for others, being very non-judgmental. The Queen of Cups knows that people go through some shit. She goes through some crazy stuff, but she doesn't allow people to affect her emotions. She doesn't allow people to break her heart. Why? Because she can shield from that, and she can heal herself if somebody attempts to do that, or something unpleasant happens, or there's a disappointment, okay? Because she knows that people are going through battles that nobody knows about. People are internalizing things. People project stuff out into the world because they're dealing with battles within themselves. And a lot of times these people do not share that with others. They try to find out solutions on their own when they need God, when they need help, and they don't do that. All right. So some of you are being really asked to just have that compassion and non-judgmental attitude and forgiveness towards others. There's understanding here. This is about unconditional love. It's about going with the flow of things and surrendering to God, letting go, letting God, having that divine love of God flow through you and out of you. You need to be the love if you want to receive the love that you want. And if you want true love in your life, you have to be unconditionally loving yourself first and taking care of you and your emotions. You have to learn how to be more emotionally balanced. All right. If you're dealing with dramas right now, if you're dealing with other people who are upending you, who are trying to one-up you, like Five of Swords energy, they're trying to disrupt your peace, you need to cut those people out of your life. Okay. You are ultimately responsible for your happiness and everything else. It's not based on anyone else. So if you're dealing with some sort of trauma or drama or whatever this is, and your emotions are running high, you need to learn how to get to center and just let go and let God and just go with the flow of things. Do not control, do not force. Okay? Be at peace with yourself. Some of you need some water therapy. Go by a lake, take a sea salt bath. Take a sea salt bath every week to clear out the toxins, to clear out the negativity, negative energy. Stay away from negative things that you see on TV that are violent, or things that are just not pleasant to watch or pleasant to hear. Okay? You really got to start, monitoring your emotions here and getting them into balance, and find more peace and tranquility in your life. All right? Especially if you're fearing something, you have to just let God handle that. You can't give into that fear, because fear is a demonic spirit. Now, there might be some of you who are going through the dark night of the soul, okay? Be compassionate with yourself. Take care of yourself when you're going through this. This is not an easy process. This is for some of you, not for all of you, okay? When you're purging through the dark night of the soul, let yourself cry. Let the emotions flow out of you. Okay? Let that dark energy out, because you're clearing all that out to let the new, higher vibrational energy in. All right? And during this time, if you guys are going through this, you need to really take care of your emotions and really focus on loving yourself. And really, really paying attention to your intuition. And there's a moon here. This has probably, with the emotions running high in Capricorn, this full moon in Capricorn is in your sign, or was in your sign. It could have been very, very challenging for you to deal with, okay? But you got to let these emotions go. You acknowledge them, but you got to release them, okay? The dark night of the soul deals with release. Full moons are about release. This was a big, very different moon this time, especially in your sign. Let that stuff flow out of you. You are purging things that are not for your highest good, okay? Acknowledge that, let it go, just let it release. You got to breathe out. Again, with the water, she's halfway in the water. There's something about clearing out toxins with sea salt baths, or actually going into the ocean, or walking by a lake, or putting your feet by a body in a body of water, or something like that. It's really, really time for you to take care of those emotions, guys. And when you purge that out, just continue to love yourself. Continue to take care of those your inner self, okay? Your physical self as well. And just be at peace. You got to be at peace. There's still, you're purging stuff out and you're still doing some childhood healing, or you're still healing something. The Queen of Cups is all about healing, and she does that with self-love. Self-love is the only thing that's going to heal, guys. It's going to heal those broken hearts. It's going to heal childhood trauma. It's going to heal ancestral patterns. It's all about unconditional love. That's the only thing that's going to heal that. What is the obstacle here? Thank you, Spirit. Page of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Okay, I said surrender to God. You need to surrender. Let go and let God. Stop holding on to things that you know you need to hold on to. Stop holding on to pent-up emotions. If you want to cry, then cry about it, because some of you don't like to cry. It's okay. Let it out. You got to purge that shit out, guys. If you hit rock bottom or something went wrong here, you have to release it. You cannot stay trapped in this net. You have the ability to free yourself, okay? The Hanged Man talks about you purposely got yourself stuck in here. I know it sounds weird, but you did. You're not stuck. And you can't hold these emotions in. You got to let them flow out and be in tune with that stuff. There's no shame in that. There's sensitivities here. You're very psychic. You're very intuitive. You're very empathic. Okay? Let that out. But you also have to remember to protect your energies and shield that so that you don't feel everything. That's why I said stop watching the news or stop watching violent things or these things that make you sad or scared or fearful. You guys pick that up like a sponge. Okay? Stop doing that. Stop trying to hold on to stuff that is not for your highest good, okay? Some of you are not learning your mistakes from holding on too tightly to things, from getting yourself caught in the net every time. Your intuition keeps telling you to do something or to not do something, and some of you keep getting caught in that net when you don't listen. You're being a little bit stubborn. You're losing your focus here. You're procrastinating on the things that your gut is telling you to do. No more of that. And when you procrastinate and that stuff happens and your intuition says to go or to not go or whatever it is, you get stuck. You get complacent. You really need a timeout. You need to take a pause. Especially if your intuition is telling you to slow down, to go with the flow, to stop forcing, stop controlling, stop doing a million things at once. Because apparently every time you do that, you get yourself into some predicament that you don't think you can get out of when you actually got yourself into that, but you know you can get out of this. You got to recalibrate your chakras here. You have to get to center and meditate. Remove yourself from the chaos and start reevaluating certain things about what it is that you should be doing, what you should not be doing. What you should be working on, what you shouldn't be working on. This is a hard-working energy right here. Some of you are working hard too much. There might also be something about a child here, okay? There's strong Pisces energy here with the Hanged Man and the Queen of Cups. And the Moon. And look, the Moon didn't change. It's still the bottom of the deck. You got to stop fearing the worst. There's something about a child here. For some of you, you're fearing the worst about your child or your children. You feel like there's no way out. But there is. Really, really get to center. You need to take a time out, take a vacation, even go away, go by yourself somewhere, meditate. God will give you the solution to the answer, especially if it's dealing with a child. If it's dealing with a business or work, God is going to get you the answer to get out of this situation. But you need to take a breather and to take a time out, Capricorn. These fears that you have are really wreaking havoc on your emotions. Let go of those fears. Let go of the worries, the uncertainties, the anxieties. You got to get grounded and you got to stop procrastinating on doing the things that you know you need to be doing. If you guys keep not learning from your mistakes, it's going to get worse for you, especially from an emotional standpoint, okay? You really got to set some goals and stick to them. Make a chart. Come talk to me. We'll go over some goal setting. We'll talk about some things. And I will keep you in line, because God knows that I keep people in line. But I do that out of love. I do. I really, really do. But it's like, you know that I'm very passionate with my work. Let's see what the lesson here is. What is the lesson for Capricorn in this situation to learn? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, plating Syrians. Stop being so defensive. Okay, guys? Stop blocking people from coming in. Stop blocking people from trying to help you. For some of you, with God honest truth, you cannot do this alone. Okay? It's not a sign of weakness to ask for help. You could even be spiritually attacked, because this is my spiritual attack card. This is my Tom Petty card as well. Okay? The other thing is here, with regard to listening to your intuition, you need to stand up for what you believe in. Stand by your truth with honesty, with conviction, and with integrity. Whatever it is that your gut is telling you, believe that about yourself. And when other people challenge that, you stick by that, because that is God telling you the truth. That is God telling you what you need to be doing. Okay? You need to listen to your internal guidance system and stick by that. And if people are coming at you from all angles, then say, you know what? No. I'm done with this nonsense. You can't take me down, right? This is like Tom Petty. I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to give in. I'm going to do what is right for me. It's my life. Okay? You need to really start telling people how you feel and not to be afraid of that. And people keep trying to come at you. You need to either get out of this situation where you're in whatever environment this is, or you're going to have to, I'm hearing jump ship, but leave that situation, whether it's with work or a relationship. I'm getting the energy again with the child. It's like, if maybe some of you are getting defensive and there's something that's going on with a child or children here. Maybe there's some issues there or something, or you feel stuck because you have a kid. You're not stuck just because you have a kid, whoever needs to hear this. But there's something about somebody getting defensive about, again, hardworking, working too much. Maybe you feel guilty or something. I don't know. Very gullible. You're overly emotional. You're driven by your emotions. You feel bad about your kid or kids, or you feel bad about things easily. And then all of a sudden you get defensive, right? Somebody calls you out on something and you snap. And you get a little bit of an attitude, okay? You got to stop doing that. Because you know what you're doing. Especially if your emotions are running high and you're stressed out. And people call you out on stuff, or you're not listening to your intuition, and then somebody says something that your intuition told you to do and you didn't do it and you get defensive. That's low vibrational energy, Capricorn. That's lowering your energies here, and it's going to make it worse for you. You have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You're not a victim here, and you're not stuck. All of these life's lessons that you've gone through were to get you to hit rock bottom for some of you. It was supposed to get you dead in the water, to get you to realize that you had the power to wake up, that you have the ability to get back up, okay? These are lessons and patterns that you weren't learning, and God's like, I need you to really, really hurt here for you to understand that you need to listen to your intuition. This is an awakening here, okay? God has us go through some shit so that we finally stop repeating the patterns and we finally stop learning those lessons that God is tired of us of repeating or relearning or not even learning. All right? You need to stop resisting. You know that changes need to be made. If there's a betrayal here, if there's a divorce or something that you're still bothered by, you need to purge that out. You need to offer forgiveness. You need to self-forgive, because look, when you get betrayed and you get into some somebody backstabs you, it takes two to tango. You got to be accountable for your actions here. I'm not saying that what happened to you, like, I don't have any sympathy for you. That's not it. But it takes two to tango. When there's a betrayal involved, there's somebody else on the other side of that story. Some of you might even be betraying yourself, especially if you're not listening to your intuition, you're not listening to what God's telling you, you're not following your mission. You're not being the person God wanted you to be. You're actually betraying yourself, because you're also betraying God when you're doing that. So stop feeling like a victim and be the victor here. You're only a failure if you don't get up. Some of you get defensive because people say something to you and it makes you feel like a failure, when you really aren't. And you know what? The other reality is that sometimes, yeah, we may fail at things, but I look at that as like, it wasn't supposed to work out. It wasn't part of our path. So we hit a brick wall and it didn't work out. It's fine. Move on. Go to the Ace of Swords. Start again. It's going to be a challenge, but you need to get up and start again, Capricorn. You need to release this pain and this suffering, because you've done it to yourself. That is the harsh reality here. If people keep backstabbing you and betraying you, one time, shame on them. All the other times, shame on you, Capricorn. But the big thing here is you got to forgive them, though. That is what's going to help you clear this pain and this suffering. It's going to help you to move on from this situation. You also have to forgive yourself first for giving your power away. All this is happening for you to renew yourself, to go through that awakening. It's like, I can't deal with this anymore. This is too painful. This sucks. Why does this keep happening? Can this get any worse? But this is overkill as well. You got to this situation, Capricorn, because you overdid it. You didn't learn your lessons. And God's like, I need you to feel this pain to start for you to realize what it is that you're doing. This is the "this has got to stop" card. Okay? It's too much, Capricorn. You know it needs to stop. But some of you keep fighting it off, and you're resisting the need for change. Some of you are literally resisting the need to go through that awakening. It's time for you to heal here. You can't, it can get very worse, Capricorn. It might very well if you don't do something about it. You need to be the one to change the situation that you're in. Let's see what guidance we have for you for today. What guidance do we have for Capricorn? Wow. I said some of you are afraid to ask for help, or you're resisting, you don't want to ask for help. I was talking about that. Consultant expert. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. Some of you need to seek a counselor, a teacher, someone who's gone through this. Someone knows who knows how to go with the flow, who's in tune with their emotions, who surrenders to God, who works with God on a daily basis, and who knows how to fight for the things that they believe in, who's not afraid to stand up for themselves. Okay? This is about also communicating with people. Ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. Where did the book go? Hold on, guys. Did I pick up the book too? I don't know where the book went. Oh, here it is. See, that's kind of interesting that I was channeling that about, like, you know, it's not a weakness to get help. Being sensitive is not a weakness either. Consult an expert. You're venturing into an area where other people could assist you by offering you new ideas and information, as well as the benefit of their experience. To attract the right expert to help you, affirm a helpful, knowledgeable, experienced person with integrity is in my life right now, and this individual will help me with whatever it is you need help with. This person comes to me easily and naturally without delay. When this person appears, know that it's divinely orchestrated. Don't hesitate or feel guilty about asking for help. That's exactly what I said. Instead, take notes and give thanks to the person and to heaven. Remember, it's not a sign of weakness to ask for help. Many of Earth's most wonderful inventions come from team efforts. By working with informed individuals, you also develop the healthy habit of consulting with your celestial guides more consistently. You go to your guides, your angels, and God to help, and this is also talking about going to somebody. This could very well mean that somebody has already crossed your path who can help you with this, with whatever it is. It's time for you guys to go talk to that person. And you know who that is. The first person that comes to mind is the person that you need to speak to. And to not be afraid of asking for that help. And if you're having a money issue with that, ask God for the money to pay for this. If you know you're spending your money on silly things and not on your personal growth and not on your well-being, then you need to start utilizing that money and start paying someone to help you. It's going to be well worth the investment. Trust me. Ready, set, go. We all do stupid stuff, guys. I cast no judgment on anyone because I have an idea and I'm pretty intuitive and pretty psychic, and sometimes I can already tell what is going on with you before you even say anything. And don't be intimidated by that, because I tend to have a lot of compassion for a lot of people. Even though you might not feel entirely ready, this card says that there's no better time than the present to dive into your future. You're advised to take both big and small steps to move in the direction of your dreams. Push aside everything unrelated to your life's mission. What did I just say about stop spending money on things that have nothing to do with your personal growth and self-growth? It's also about stuff that has nothing to do with your mission and your life's purpose. Adjust your schedule so that the bulk of your time relates to your priorities and goals. Delegate tasks to other people or hire someone to assist you. That's twice, guys. Your responsibilities will still be met, you'll be happier, and you'll enjoy greater self-esteem, and you'll attract more abundance in the long run if you jump in and follow your heart. What did I say about following your heart? Let yourself receive. Allow others to give you loving care. Receive without guilt or apologies. Capricorn. They want me to read that one too. You're a giver, and you help others in so many ways. Most of the time, you truly enjoy giving. So when you let others give to you, they experience the joy of giving. You give them a gift each time that you're a gracious receiver. By receiving, you replenish yourself and balance the male and female energies within and around you. By allowing yourself to receive, you swim in the flow of life, which washes away stagnant energy, bringing in new forms of abundance, creative ideas, and all types of opportunities. Even the simplest act of receiving is healing, and it is a powerful step in the manifestation process. Receiving is actually giving, guys. It is. All right, let's see what you need to let go of. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good. What does Capricorn need to let go of? Spirit guides, angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Stand in a garden and be thought-free just for a moment. Relax. Go with the flow. I said about going somewhere, going by yourself. Maybe you got to go to a garden, go on a hike, go to the beach, go somewhere and just sit there and don't think of anything. God is going to come to you in that moment. Lie in the sun and feel warmth in your heart. What does the goddess of the sun ask of you? See, I didn't even look at the bottom of the deck. I talked about the sun, going outside, being at the beach. There's a beach right here for some of you. There's water here. I talked about water therapy. You see what I'm saying? I said, God is going to tell you something. You need to clear your head. Okay? Clear your mind. That's going to be very important here. Let's see what this full moon in Capricorn is bringing you guys. I'm getting like strong Cancer energy for whatever reason. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for highest good. What is this full moon in Capricorn bringing Capricorn? Oh, wow. Your commitment is being tested, the first quarter moon. A time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. Prosperity lies ahead, the new moon in Taurus. Oh, don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. Resisting, fighting it off. That's fire energy. There's a little bit of pride there. First quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested. There could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence. What do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, it probably is. See how it works? Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move towards your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you, so believe in yourself. I am committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence. The answer to your question is yes, but not yet. You're halfway to your goal. You still need to put in a bit more effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something. You need to recommit to someone or something. So, the first quarter moon is a time when the sun and moon are at a hard astrological angle to each other, and this can prompt a small crisis. No matter when you pull this card, you need to see any dramas as a stepping stone to where you want to be. It can also be a time when you need to stay strong through a storm. That is appropriate for this reading. You got two new moons, new beginnings, and a full moon. Let's look at the full moon in Leo. The bottom of the deck is don't let pride get in your way. Have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question you're asking based on your ego, or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. If you've not been doing as you would be done by lately, this is the time to find a balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all your relationships. Be magnificent without being plain too much. Self-esteem is good, but vanity is not. Everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed. Work some magic. A friendship may be ending now. So with this full moon in Leo, people feel more confident to show the world their talents and assets. That's the upside of this lunation and of this card. However, take note that the Leo full moon combination creates a sort of tension between your needs and the needs of people in your networks. Leo full moon is a time to release pride. The unhealthy pride, Capricorn. You're getting defensive here. There's no need for that. That's lowering your vibration. You're blocking a lot of stuff by doing that. You got to stop feeling like a victim here. Okay? You got to release that pain and suffering. That's your doing. When this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you? Where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests you make that restart a clever one that's simple and well organized. Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it, so if you've been unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapy, so add those into your routines now, however you've been feeling. If a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're overanalyzing things or being too critical. It's time to ask less what someone else can do for you and to think more about what you can do for others. There's that Queen of Cups energy, being nurturing, forgiving, and non-judgmental and compassionate. Recommit to healthy morning and evening routines. Gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to detail if you want success. Be of service to others, and love and money will follow. The person you're asking about is reliable. Virgo is the sign of health, service, and analysis. Its energy is precise and has a feel of the harvest about it. When this card comes up, it could be that a wonderful bounty is coming your way. However, the energy of the new moon in Virgo is usually about getting your life in order, so that's what you need to do at the time of the Virgo new moon and whenever else you pull this card. And then the new moon in Taurus. This card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. This card suggests you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. This comes down to the laws of attraction. Value yourself and others will value you too. It's the same thing with love yourself first and others will love you too. You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy. So now is a good time to make a 12th month financial plan. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or of sexier times. If you've been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon in sturdy Taurus is a sign not to give up just yet. Get or give a massage. Healthy body, healthy mind. You will soon be able to afford the thing you're dreaming of. Getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. Take some time out to pamper yourself. Start a standing order to a savings account, no matter how small. We often feel that it's somehow wrong to focus on our finances, but the truth is that money can make life far more comfortable from a physical point of view. Taurus knows this, and the new moon in Taurus is the time to work your magic to create the money you want so you can have the creature comforts you want. Remember, though, that someone else is still wishing for what you already have. So be grateful for what you already have, Capricorn. I was going to say Taurus. See, with the self-care that Taurus talked about, that's Venus energy. The same thing with the self-care with Virgo. Your health, your wellness is important. Taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself and your emotions, self-love here. Self-care is very, very important at this time. So we're now going to look at, won't be able to put all the cards there. Let's see what love and relationships look like for you. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadians, Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is going on with love and relationships for Capricorn? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadians, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Okay. This hasn't happened before with this deck. Oh, no wonder. Speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. Yep. Love heals everything. Romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. Guys, it's here again. Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. Okay? That's in the Ready, Set, Go card and in the Consult Expert card. They were wanting me to talk about this, about my 14-day free trial with my memberships. That could very well help some of you, okay? You have nothing to lose. It's a 14-day free trial. There's a link in the description box for that. Go check that out. I'll be doing members only lives with that stuff too, and you can get more guidance from doing that when instead of me doing the lives on YouTube. Anyway, quality time is needed. Whether you are in or between relationships, do something special that adds romance to your life. If you are single, it is important to do something for you. What do you consider romantic? Is it an intimate meal or flowers given or received? If you are in a relationship, do something for your special person. If you are single, buy flowers for yourself, take a candlelit bath. I talked about the baths. Or pamper yourself with your favorite cream or lotion. I talked about the self-care, guys. As you treat yourself, imagine how happy you feel as if you are not just doing this for yourself, but for a special someone in your life. A picturesque mermaid dances with her partner. They only have eyes for each other. It is important to prioritize yourself in your relationship. Try to make romance a consistent practice. It may not sound romantic to schedule dates with someone once or twice a month, but it will benefit you in more ways than you realize. 35. Speak the language of love. A positive attitude works wonders in creating more love around you. Allow yourself to really express yourself positively. Use only wholesome words when speaking to others or even about yourself. Be conscious of any language you may use out of habit and be willing to release this to create more positive energy around you. Doing this will bring more love to you. Often, your exact words or actions won't be remembered. People tend to recall how something you did or did. People tend to recall how something you said or did made them feel. Taking a moment to choose words that are more loving can have such an amazing impact on others. Thinking about how you convey your message will have a profound and loving impact on others. Treat conversations with others as an occasion to discover something original. Consider the other person's point of view and treat them with compassion. There will be many opportunities to state your case or impart your viewpoint. Two young nature beings gaze lovingly at a newborn dragon sitting on a rose. Dragons may be helpful guardians as well as educators. They can help you heal the aspect of yourself that keeps you in fear mode when you are communicating. The full moon behind the sprite suggests there is an opportunity to release a pattern that no longer serves you. Trust your ability to speak your truth in a loving manner. Stop being defensive. It doesn't get anybody anywhere, especially you, Cancer. Ask for help. There is so much support available to you. You only need to ask for help and you will receive it. Let go of fear and pride, that's twice, as they do not benefit you nor give you what you desire. Perhaps you feel inundated by challenge. Take a minute to think about what you need support with. Evaluating your feelings will enable you to effectively communicate what you want. Asking for help may seem scary and you may feel vulnerable. There are plenty of people who would love to be there for you, including myself. It is not demeaning to ask for help. Strength comes from the ability to recognize your personal needs. Release any feelings around being a burden to others. People love to help others, and it really is helpful and smart to ask for help. A beautiful mermaid sits at the knee of a wise and loving old man. You may recognize the love she feels as he supports the mermaid's needs. The yellow reflecting off the water and the mermaid's hair are calling you to expand your self-awareness. It is important to know when extra help is needed. Guys, that's 3 times. When God shows you something 3 times in a short period of time, you need to pay very close attention to that message because God is really drilling it in your brain. And this, guys, you're going through a lot. I can feel it, okay? There's no shame in asking for help. There's not. It's here. It's here. And it was in this card too. That's 3 times. God is not joking around with this. Okay? God wants you to be in a more peaceful, more flowy state. This is a counselor. If God has brought you a counselor already, go work with that person, whether that's me or somebody else. Again, try that 14-day free trial. The daily guidance videos you will have access to. There's guided meditation videos there that I've been told by other people that they're very powerful. Okay? There's sacred geometry in there and solfeggio frequencies. All right? There's a heart chakra one in there that is really awesome that some of you would really benefit from because you guys need to heal your heart chakra. Okay? Try out that 14-day free trial. You have nothing to lose. Nothing. You can cancel it right before the 14 days if you need to. But if you feel it's really benefiting you, then by all means keep it. And you can cancel whenever you want. It's very easy to cancel. If you already have one, upgrade it. If you feel like it, if you later on you want to downgrade, it's easy to do that too. Okay? There's a lot of other perks and benefits with some of the tiered memberships, okay? But really focus on what you're investing in. It's really time, again, with that self-care, investing in yourself, your time, money, and energy on yourself is part of your self-care. Especially when you are asking someone for help and you're not afraid of being vulnerable and you're not feeling like it's a sign of weakness or some sign of like lack of power. That's part of your self-care. When you choose you, you choose God. When God sees you doing this, he starts to give you more blessings because he's realizing you're focusing on you. God created you. You have a responsibility to take care of your well-being and your emotions and your happiness and everything else we talked about. This will better your relationships as well. Because some of you, your emotions are so all over the place, you get defensive at the drop of a hat. And you're actually ruining your relationships by doing that. You don't need to do that. You need to come from a place of love, but you got to get right in yourself first, okay? You need to start giving to yourself from now on. That is healthy selfishness, okay? Again, whoever God brought you, cross paths with to help you, that was not by coincidence. It was divinely orchestrated. Because those are going to be the right people to help you. I heard the other day they're called destiny helpers, okay? Trust in those people who you come across, all right? I hope this helped you. You guys got this. I know I can be a little bit tough, but trust me, I whip people into shape only because God whipped me into shape and God gave me tough love first. And now I understand a lot more clearly about a lot of things. I've been through a lot. We all go through a lot. Okay? Some of us have harder lives than others. But that doesn't make us any better than anybody else or any worse, any less than anybody else. Okay? So it's here 3 times, guys. Get the help that you need. Whoever it is that God blessed you with is bringing into your life, ask them for help. Do not be afraid of it. Again, try out the 14-day free trial. You'll get a lot of insightful, valuable guidance in those 14 days. And again, if you decide to keep it, by all means, keep it. It'll be worth your time, energy, and your money. And God's going to see that, and he will give that back to you tenfold. That's what he does. That's what he did that with me when I was investing in another reader. Someone who she came out of nowhere and she popped up in my feed and I was really resonating with her and she was very she was giving tough love, but I needed that. A fluffy reader isn't really going to ship somebody into shape. Okay? The rainbows and unicorns reader, I mean, I respect them, but they're not going to get people into shape. You have to understand the truth, and the truth is hard to hear. If you can't handle the truth, and if you haven't watched that reading that I did, watch it, then how are you going to actually live your life's purpose, and how are you going to be able to attract what God wants for you if you're not in your truth and you cannot face it? Okay? I love you guys. If you need me for something, you know where to find me, okay? This concludes your reading. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating the thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today always. I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness. Starring out.